guys, it's me, Double D. Welcome to my new Let's Play of Klonoa. I am so excited right now. You guys don't even know. Hey guys, it's me, Double D, and welcome to my new Let's Play of Klonoa, Door to Phantomile. Even though the title screen just says Klonoa. Yeah, this is the Wii remake of a PlayStation 1 classic called, well, Klonoa, Door to Phantomile. And if you want to play along, you can either buy the Wii version or check out the PS1 version, which is, well, probably a high price at this day and age, or you can get it at the PS3 PlayStation Network shop. So, before we get into the new game, which I always seem to do, I'm going to go over to the options real quick, because I know it's a really odd place to start a new Let's Play, but I really need to address something before anybody asks about it. So, your controls, for the controls game, you got horizontal Wii Remote, which I personally like to use, nunchuck style, classic controller, and GameCube controller, which, if you're playing on a Wii U, that's no longer a viable option. So, the thing I want to bring into your attention is the language settings. This affects the audio of the voice acting of this, which is Phantomile, which is what, of course, everyone speaks in a really weird language that specializes, sort of like the Japanese track, if you will, or the English voice acting. Honestly, I don't think the English voice acting is as bad as people say. However, personally, I prefer to use the Phantomile one. You're welcome to use the English version if you want to, if you're playing along, but it's all up to you in the end. So, with that in mind, let's go on ahead and, well, start a new game. Indeed! I am sorry for butchering that, but I am so excited to take this on. So, Klonoa works like a normal 2D platformer. You move left and right, and press the 2 button if you're using the Wii Remote to jump. And if you press the 1 button or the B button if you're using the GameCube controller or the classic controller, you will shoot out a wind bullet, which will grab any enemy and then pretty much inflate them. It's really funny. Now, you can press 1 again to throw it. However, if you're holding it and if you jump in midair, you will do a double jump. This is pretty much the clue to getting getting everything you need in Klonoa. And these weird gems, these are gemstones. I'm gonna try to collect as much as I can because you are rewarded for collecting a certain number. Now, what about the egg over there? That egg is so lonely and we can't seem to get to it right now because, well, we can only move left and right. Well, press up and down on the D or down on the D-pad. We can now face the foreground or background. Yep. This is also a thing that drew me to Klonoa. The fact you can interact with the foreground and background while still remaining on the 2D plane. It is awesome. Grab onto this. You will be able to float up it briefly before it explodes. Yeah, enemies do different things depending on how they're picked up, and it's really, really cool. So, you see this bubble with the trumpet symbol? That contains a villager. There are 6 villagers in all, and I plan to collect every single one of them in each level. So, and let me just get through here because I could be seeing... Yeah, this is what we just explained about the double jump. So, yeah, you can use the double jump to scale new heights that you can with the normal jump. Now, here's the thing about and that clock over there. Break the bubble. That is a checkpoint. So if you die, well, and so you can start over from there. Now, I need to bring up something real quick. If you're playing the Wii version, you will notice that you have 5 hearts. In the original PlayStation 1 version, you have 3. Personally, I don't really like this change because it makes the game well easier, and it already is easy if you know exactly what you're doing. I don't know what I'm doing right here. I just want to solve before we go to this. Now, you see this wall. A normal jump can never. Well, actually, if you're daring, you can. But if you hold the jump button when you're at the highest point of your jump, Klonoa will flop his ears around to make sure he is high enough to stay in the air. So you can be able to give yourself some room to like say, well, give yourself some, well, flying room. So in case you miss your jump, you're not totally screwed and falling to your death. Now, Klonoa as a whole is pretty. The backgrounds are pretty to look at, and well, I'm gonna shut up for a moment because of this cutscene. Wondering why I said the voice acting to Phantomile, the delivery of those lines right there is why. It sounds a lot like gibberish, and I love it. Yeah, the Phantomile the language that the Klonoa characters speak is basically a combination of Japanese and gibberish. Yeah, it gives the series its own charm, and that's why I don't typically like you putting English voices in there. It's not terrible by any means. It's just personal preference of mine. You can, like I said, you can put it in English if you want to. Anyway, we'll go over up here because there is like if you can't tell, I'm trying to there's some collectibles up there, like that villager. And can I get it, please? Thank you. Yeah, there's one more villager to go. And And another thing I love about Klonoa is, of course, the character design. You might be thinking he might be something off of Sonic, and I don't blame you. Klonoa does look like something off of Sonic, see? He looks like a Sonic character. But Klonoa is pretty much their own species. Speaking of species, there's a lot of debate on what exactly is Klonoa. The official sources say he is a cat, and when I was little, I thought he was a rabbit. Nowadays, especially if you're talking to parts of the Klonoa community and probably the furry community, they call him a cat-rabbit hybrid, and I really like that. I personally like to call him a cabot. Now, this angel thing. If you break the bubble it's in prison, this will double the value of all the subsequent gems you will collect for a short amount of time. And I just got the last villager, so that's always a good thing. So, yeah. Another thing I love about Klonoa, and I'll always gush about, is the fact that it takes place on a 2.5D plane. Yeah. It appears that if you watch my Kirby 64 Let's Play, you know exactly what this is like. And once we go into this cave, Vision 1-1 cleared. That sounds a bit ominous if I say so myself. But yeah. This is just the beginning of Klonoa, and I'm typically going to keep episodes of this series like 10 to 15 minutes long, so I'm gonna do like a vision every episode. So that's how I'm gonna be doing this for this LP. So next time on Klonoa Door to Phantomile, and yes, I will continue to refer to it as Klonoa Door to Phantomile, even though it's not. We will be taking on Vision 1-2. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!